Williams? Right over there, sir.
Good evening, Dr. Tom Williams, Doctor of PhD, UC Berkeley. Great time there. I'm a newbie in Rosemead. We just moved in 2 weeks ago, and I say it's a new environment for us. So I'm kind of amazed at the city planning or lack thereof, and fire lanes and trailer parks and all sorts of things, but we're here. And I got turned out actually in neighborhood councils in the city of Los Angeles, so I will be participating. Also, one of my focuses is ADA and curb cuts, because in 1971, as a member of the Citizens Coalition for Safe Community in Berkeley, we got the city engineer to grind off the last half inch of the first ramp in the United States. So I say I'm quite familiar with ADA compliance or lack thereof, and will be offering advice for the city planning and others. So I've done environmental impact reports. My first one was in 1972, and I've done probably 300 since then, and also NEPA. So I'm quite familiar with city planning, quite familiar. Oh, yeah, 12 years with Dubai United Arab Emirates. All those big buildings and everything offshore I was involved in. So I'm quite familiar with city planning, lack thereof, and various other things like that. So groundwater, earthquakes, I've done them all. So I'm available, and I might say I would really like to see a lot more commission meetings not canceled. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, I have Nathan Trin.
How's it going? So what struck me earlier was that you had a prayer for our veterans and anyone in service. What you forgot to mention is that you don't have any prayers for the people in your own city. Right now, ICE is in Rosemead. Nothing's being done about it. Why is that? We can't really do anything else except for be here, tell you straight up to your face right now. We need those people out of our cities. They pose a threat to other citizens of this beautiful city that I love. Okay? I don't like the idea that I have to go to work and the people around me are scared to show up to work. I work as a mechanic. That is horrifying to me. I hate that I have to go to work. It's slow because people are scared to come. So not only is it just a threat to the people in the community itself, it's also a threat to your own businesses, right? Aside from that, what I demand is that I demand any families within Rosemead who have been affected by ICE reparations, and I need them to just get out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Trin. Next up, I have Tony Vong.
Good evening, City Council. In the past 2 weeks, ICE has been reported to have raided a car wash near Rosemead Target and taken around 4 people according to the management of the car wash over there. And around June, when this raid started happening again, there was another worker at the same plaza of Rosemead Target that was also taken as well. And in the face of all this stuff happening, there are dozens of people from the city of Rosemead right now who are protesting outside in order to bring light to this issue of federal immigration raids that are terrorizing our city. I appreciate that the City Council released a press statement saying that the sheriffs do not work with ICE in any way as of right now, as well as distributing red cards in public buildings. However, with the intensity of raids occurring at the present moment and the federal immigration budget having another increase come October, we feel that it's urgent that the City Council do more when it comes to providing for the safety of our immigrant community as well. And that could come in the form of passing a sort of document or resolution stating that the City Council could train city workers to not cooperate with federal immigration enforcement in any way that's legally possible, as well as possibly refusing any sort of information if requested by federal immigration enforcement of our residents. However, we also know that there are a lot of residents, some of my friends personally, who are too afraid to go outside in order to work or go buy groceries in the first place. And we're also hoping that the city can provide mutual aid programs, such as passing free groceries with other possible organizations, as well as possibly hosting workshops or education events for people to know their rights when interacting with immigration enforcement as well. So I hope you'll consider these requests, and I thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Vong. Next up, I have Priscilla Moreno.
My name is Priscilla Moreno.
Can you lower your microphone?
Yeah.
We have people watching online.
Okay.
Mhm.
So my name is Priscilla Moreno. I was born in Monterey Park. I had my 6 children in Monterey Park. I live in Rosemead. My grandfather was also a veteran, lived in Rosemead. My father in the Vietnam War lived in Rosemead. And the ICE in our schools and in our community is just really scary for us. We're asking you guys to do what you can to help us. I'm a part of the Rosemead Church of the Nazarene. We conduct the food bank every 3rd Saturday, and a lot of our people are not coming because they're afraid. Myself and Tony have been working with our community trying to get the people in the trailer parks food, and just a lot of people are just afraid, and we just need your guys' help. This is our city. This is your city. It's just affecting my grandkids. My family's here outside protesting, my granddaughters, my sons. We all went to San Gabriel High School. We all went to Marquepo High School. My father lives here in Monterey Park. We just need you guys' cooperation, and even the sheriffs not to work with ICE and just get them out of our city. We know that you guys have some leeway to work with that because other cities have done it. Just help us, help your people. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Moreno. Thank you. Next, I have Jessica Lamb.
Hello, everyone. Today is a big day for me, not as big as Philip from earlier, but I was born and raised in Rosemead, and this is the first time I've been able to step foot in this building and talk in front of City Council. Much like Priscilla, I have a lot of family here in Rosemead. My parents were Vietnam refugees themselves. I was born here. I look around and I just see the city full of immigrants, and it's so beautiful, and why I continue living here. It's part of the reason why I am currently an adult education ESL teacher over at MROS in El Monte and at Monrovia. Something that's been really scary is, seeing ICE continually affect our community here. And I look around at other cities, seeing how they've made formal statements about how they're not going to be cooperating with ICE, not allowing their facilities to be used for staging, telling their sheriff's departments to, just not guard them, because even if sheriffs say they won't help with immigration raids, just by the fact of guarding these ICE agents by in itself is helping these immigration raids. I really want to see this community stand together, and now more than ever, you have a lot of residents showing up today looking toward you guys for leadership and to stand up for your people. So I am excited to, joining discussions with you guys and seeing how our elected officials will continue supporting our residents in Rosemead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jessica. Next, I have Timothy D. It just has the last name D.
Hello. So the reason I'm here today is because I work as an EMT in your guys' city. I'm not from the city. I'm from Orange County. But I work with Out as an EMT, and there's been multiple incidences where ICE is making it hard to do our jobs. There's been a few incidents of them almost crashing into our ambulance while driving on Valley and Rosemead Boulevard towards Target. We had a call there, and they were blocking our way, our scene. So it delayed patient care for like at least 10 minutes. And I really don't know what else to bring up besides that. But yeah, seems like from others people talking up here about ICE, it's really affecting your guys' city and the citizens here. So I think I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention because you know, I don't know, it's just hard like being a first responder, not being able to do our job with ICE around. It's really affecting how we work and delaying patient care. So thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Timothy. My apologies. I read Guerrero, but I don't know if it's Diagrao. It's Mr. Guerrero. Okay. I think there's a couple letters kind of smushed together.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Good evening.
Mhm.
That would be Guerrero and it'd be Tiago, right? Or Tiago, however you like to say it.
Mhm.
I came up here to say, well, as many of my uh like-minded, friends and colleagues here have said that there is a lot of worry of ICE in our communities. And I am skeptical enough to say that our community is obviously split, right? Not just here, but in the surrounding cities. And many of you as well, city council members, may be split in between your beliefs. So what the very least I could ask for is complete transparency. Because obviously you have uh, citizens who may support these backwards raids and things of that nature, and others who choose to, think of the people and what the kids are going to see growing up, right? As many of you may have seen in the previous raids recently, like the one in the car wash, uh, you can see, people getting ripped away, people running, threats here and there. And I don't think that's something that should be not just a thing, but so readily apparent in our community and the surrounding cities. So I'd say that while there has been a statement about the sheriffs not working with ICE, um, regardless of what stances are in between, the duty should be to the people, even if you don't agree with their specific opinion. So I would say being transparent and uh, if if there is push comes to shove and the city is forced, if they've cannot fight back for whatever reason against the systems of government that are currently occurring, transparency to that fact so that the citizens can be aware that they are not being protected by their city government, so that they could be protecting each other and themselves through information and mostly information. Like my friend said, he is a first responder. Like my other friend said, he is a mechanic. All these positions that each are a cog in, our city, the cities around us, our civilization as a whole. And every single part of our lives is being impacted because those around us most of the time don't feel safe to travel, to experience what should be considered, normal life. And, I am actually, religious myself. And I still know that there should be that huge separation of church and state. And while I feel fine to pray in private or public, wherever I choose, I find it a little bit backwards to not speak about the ability to not have to stand up or participate in prayer and Pledge of Allegiance. I yield my time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Guerrero. That's the last of the public comments. Ms. Hernandez, do you have any others?
At this time, I did not receive any further public comment cards. And on Zoom, I don't have any comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hernandez. And can I just say thank you so much for keeping decorum and being respectful. And again, if even though we're not allowed to engage in conversation, you could hear my comments at the end of the council meeting. That's one thing that we can do, is make our comments known during council comments. Thank you so much.